Hey everyone, it's Insko here. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, here's your reason to subscribe. And this is actually the second time I'm doing an Illenium tier list here on the channel. So I thought today I'd do a bit of an updated version as his newer album Illenium is out now. And it's also been a long time since I've heard a lot of these songs. If you want to go ahead and do this exact tier list for yourself, there's a link at the top of the description. And while you're there, go ahead and join the Insko community Discord server. We have over 1,000 members in the community that all love music as well. And you can also share your tier list there too. Right, so here I got all of the songs from all 5 of Illenium's albums. These are just the songs that are on the albums and no singles. First, we've got Reverie. I feel like this song's a bit of a classic. Definitely that older sound, very push sound. Not really one of my favorites, but I'd say it's okay. The melody's quite iconic. Afterlife. It's nice. I think the whole of Ashes is just a really kind of old sound now, a bit too pushed as well. I'll probably put it in okay as well. I don't think it's anything too fancy. Next is Fortress. Now this one I think is one of my favorites off of Ashes. I love the vocals, the little simple pluck melody. And I think that was also like one of the first Illenium songs I heard as well. So I'm going to put that one in good. Next is With You. Yeah, I think I said this in my other tier list video. Just not really a huge fan of this song. It's quite chill, but not really my style. So I'm just going to put that one in not for me. Sleepwalker. This one I think is quite cool because it does the chorus on the drop. So you got like a bit of a vocal, not just a lead. I'll also put that one in okay. I think a lot of Ashes is going to be an okay for me. It's All On You. I gotta admit, this one is an absolute classic. Like, I think this is the YouTube outro song. Like, what, 2016, everyone had this as like that outro song. I think I said this in my first tier list one as well. I'll put it in good. I think it's better than okay. Spirals. I mean, this one is all right. All of the vocals on the album are nice. I just think the production's a bit dated now for me. I'll put that one in okay. Without You. Yeah, this one, again, it's like same vibe as With You, obviously, because they're kind of like opposites. But not really my kind of style of song. It's very chill. Vocals are nice. It's just a bit, I don't know, not really something I listen to. I'll put it in not for me. Only One. This one I like the vocals on. And I mean, this with the kind of glidey lead thing is cool. I'll put it in okay. I'll Be Your Reason. I think this one probably is my favorite song on Ashes. I know it's really simplistic, but it's got Eden's vocals on it. I love Eden's vocals. So I'll probably put that one in good. I wouldn't put anything above good, I feel like, for Ashes, because it's just not really my favorite album. I think Ascend is my favorite album, but we'll get into all of that soon. So now moving on to Awake, we have Taken Me Higher. This song is just... it's all right. It's like every album's gonna have more of a chill song. We'll put that one in okay. Next is Feel Good. This song is like a 10 out of 10 years ago, but now I feel like it's extremely overplayed. I don't know. It feels a bit like just overplayed at this point. Like, I'd probably skip this if it came up. Just for the benefit of the doubt of it being a good song, just a bit overplayed, I'll put it in good. Beautiful Creatures. I don't care what anyone says. This song is a 10. For every reason. That melody with like the pitched up thing, even like the harmonies on the second chorus as well, it's a 10 out of 10 song. That I actually think is going to be the first one for me to go in the best. Let You Go. The idea of this song is really cool because it's kind of chill and has this weird like airy kind of lead thing, kind of chill. I feel like the snare's a bit harsh for it, but I'll put it in okay. I don't think it's anything too special. Needed You. This song is good, but feels a little bit dated still. It's kind of cool though. Good album intro. Again, I think for me, it's nothing too crazy. I think I just put it in okay. I'm trying not to like put everything too high up, and I'm kind of going off whether I like the song and its kind of replayability for me. But next we got Crawl Out of Love. And I don't care because I genuinely think this one is one of my favorites as well. Love the vocal chops. Love Anna Coel's vocals. I can't wait to hear this live in London in October at the live show. That's going in the best, I don't care. No Time Like Now. Again, another chill one. Not really a huge fan of the whole chill ones. They're cool, I guess, in context of the album. I'll just put it in okay. I mean, it's listenable. I wouldn't mind listening to it, but I wouldn't necessarily choose it. Freefall. This one's cool. Love Run's vocals as well. I think the vocal chops are really cool. I'll put that one in good. Next is Where'd You Go. I gotta admit, this one's really cool just because it's like kind of unique for that time. Like, you got the stuttery vocal chop thing, more like energetic melodic bass. There's a lot of energy behind it. I think I'll actually put that one in very good. I don't think it's quite the best, but I think it's a different kind of sound that I liked. Fractures. This one's nice, but I feel like the drop's a little bit kind of It's all right. Feels a bit weak. I really like Neve's vocals, though. I'll probably put that one in good. Leaving. I gotta admit, because it's Eden's vocals again, one of my favorite vocal performances, I feel like. Big, full drop as well. Kind of more on the trappier side. But really nice. One of my favorites from the album, I feel like. I'm going to put that one in very good. I don't think it's quite the best. Lost. Gotta admit, vocals on this one, they're all right. Not really my favorite. Drop is pretty straightforward. I feel like the guitar in the intro is like the iconic thing about this song, though. I'll put that one in okay. I wasn't like too much of a fan of that. Sound of Walking Away. The vocals I still feel like are all right. I don't think they're amazing. But the drop, that I feel like is quite iconic. That is like a proper old school Illenium sound. I'll put that one in good. And next up for the third album and the final one of the trilogy, we got Ascend. So this album was my favorite Illenium album because I discovered Illenium just before this album came out. And then when he was releasing the singles from this album, I was getting hyped for that. And also I just think in general, this album for me is just like a perfect album. I love every single song on this album. And I also loved the album that much that I bought it on vinyl as well. And I paid well too much money for this. And the funniest thing is I still haven't actually listened to it on vinyl yet. Right, so first up we got Every Piece of Me. This one is definitely the chill one on the album, and going off my ratings on the other chill ones from the other albums, I think this one is definitely higher, but it's still kind of just one of those songs that's all right. Like, it's a nice song to listen to. I don't think it's anything crazy though. It's kind of chill. We'll put it in okay. Next is Takeaway. This one being the one with the Chainsmokers. Absolute classic, very poppy. I can't play too much of that because for some reason that song is like heavily copyrighted. But I gotta admit, used to be one of my favorite songs. Now it just feels really just kind of overplayed. I'm just gonna put it in good, I think, for now. I think before in my other tier list, I probably put it in the best or very good, but it's staying in the good. Sad songs. Anna Coel's vocals again. 10 out of 10. This one's Said the Sky as well. Super chill song. I love the mashup of this and Good Things Fall Apart with Jon Bellion. I gotta admit, I probably am going to put that one in very good, just because the whole feeling of that song with like the strings and the acoustic guitar being so soft and just everything. It's such a lovely song to listen to. Next up is Pray. The vocals on this song are so sick, and I think the drop has a lot of power behind it. Big, full sound. Love the little vocal chop thing. I feel like it's a really underrated song, actually. I think it's a really good song, but if I'm trying to be strict here, I think I'm just going to put it in good. In Your Arms. Oh, again, I don't care what anyone says. This song, the message, the vocals, everything. I love it so much. It's so simplistic, but it genuinely is one of my favorite songs on the album. It's going to go in the best. Gorgeous. This song, the heavy drop. So good. Those like proper big sounding basses and the vocals, everything. Really good song. I need another Blank and Illenium collab. I think that one's going to go in very good. I don't think it's quite in the best. Lonely. This one I really like. Chandler Layton's vocals are great. Also, the drop has a lot of energy behind it. Good outro song. Love the vocal chops too. Again, if I'm trying to be strict here, because I feel like I could put the whole of Ascend in either the best or very good, I think I'm going to put that one in good. Hold On. This one I think is... It's good. I like the vocal chops. Chords are big sounding drop. But I think it's just kind of all right. It's kind of casual. There's nothing like too crazy going on here. I think I'll probably put that one in okay. Good Things Fall Apart. I gotta admit, this one's definitely overplayed, but I feel like it don't really get old. Like, Jon Bellion's vocals are so nice. Illenium, an artist that I really like, and Jon Bellion, an artist that I really like, coming together to make that song is really sick, and I hope they do it again in the future at some point. Is it as wow as it was then? Probably not. I'm going to put it in very good, but I feel like it is close to being in the best. That's why. I feel like this song is good, but again, it's like nothing too crazy. The vocals are really nice. It's got a chill vibe to it. More of that kind of trappier sound. Not like big chords here. I'll probably put that in okay. Next, we have Blood. This one I think is really cool. It's got quite a unique drop. But it's not like too heavy. The vocals are really nice on this one, though, I will say. Feels a little bit kind of underwhelming now, but it's still good. I'll probably put it in good, I think. Take You Down. I gotta admit, this one will always be one of my favorites. Like, it's nothing even too crazy, but the little vocal chops and the message behind it as well. Also, the day I found out that was a male vocalist pitched up really weirded me out. I'll put that in very good. Altogether. I think the vocals are really nice on this one. It's got a nice message behind it. I think in terms of production, it's quite simplistic. Still a really nice listen though. I think I'll probably put that in okay. Crashing. I actually really like this one because it's quite simplistic again, which I feel like a lot of Ascend is. It's just a nice little chill thing. And also I feel like a lot of the songs on Ascend are like singable songs, I feel like. I'll put that one in good. And then for the final one on Ascend, we got Broken Ones. I really like this one. Vocals are really nice. A little fake out. I also just like the vocal chops there as well, how they're kind of like glidey. I think I'll put that one in good. Okay, so next we're moving on to Fallen Embers, which is his 4th album. And the first one on the tier list for that is Losing Patience. Now, when this album came out, this was like one of my favorites. I think I either gave it a 9 or a 10. It is really cool. It's really different for an Illenium song, I feel like. It's kind of got like rapping vocals on it, or like almost rapping vocals on it. And just the whole production in general, I felt like was quite new and refreshing. Still to this day, I think it's a pretty good song. I'm going to put it in very good in my mind. This song, I really like for the rhythm. For some reason, I feel like it's your standard Excision Illenium thing. Vocals are really nice. The heavy drop on it is definitely one of my favorite heavy drops from Illenium. But I think I'll probably put it in good. Paper Thin. I gotta admit, this one was never really my favorite. Like, it's all right. I kind of like how the song progresses a bit, but it's just all right. I'll probably put it in okay. Crazy Times. I don't mind this one. I mean, it's with the same vocalist from Take You Down, but I feel like this one, you can tell it's pitched up. Production-wise, it's Illenium and Said the Sky. It's nice. I like how it just has a drop at the end, but not really one of my favorites. I'll probably just put it in okay. Brave Soul. This song is like so beautiful in terms of production and the strings and the vocals, the message, everything. Such a really nice song. But I think for my personal preference of like, would I go out my way to listen to this song? I don't really know if I would. And I think for that reason, I'm just going to put it in okay. Nothing against the song. In fact, nothing against any of these songs. It's all just kind of personal preference and what are my go-to listens pretty much. Next up is Blame Myself. This one, I felt like it's okay. Like, it's a very casual intro, but I do really like those vocal chops. That was one of my favorite things. And it has that kind of like Fallen Embers rocky feel to it as well. I'll probably put that one in good. Heavenly Side. I still don't really vibe with this song. It just feels a bit lazy for me. Like, everything just feels so casual. I think I'm gonna put it in not for me, to be honest. I don't really listen to it a lot. Fragments. Kind of casual. Like, it's not a big sound. It's nothing wow that's like blowing my mind or anything. It's just kind of like one of the more chill ones on the album. I'll put that one in okay. Sideways. I genuinely think, still to this day, one of my favorite Illenium songs ever, and Nurko songs. I need another collab. The first time I listened to it, I done a reaction video to it, absolutely lost my shit. When the album came out, still lost my shit. When I done the other tier list, still lost my shit. It's a really good song. I don't know what it is. It's just that like big, full Nurko and Illenium sound, and I absolutely love it. It's obviously going to go in the best. Next is First Time. This song is just... even in terms of like the vocals, it's just kind of okay. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and put it in okay. I think it is an okay song. It is something I listen to, so it's not necessarily not for me. But yeah, it ain't really that great. Next is You and Me. This one's nice again. I mean, vocals are nice. I don't think it drops anything too crazy. It's just kind of casual. I'll probably put that one in okay. Nightlight. I think this is one of my favorite songs on Fallen Embers. So nice. I don't know what it is. I think it's the vocals and that little guitar. It's just a really, really nice song. I don't think it's quite in the best, but I'll put it in very good. Hearts on Fire. This one's with Dabbing and Lights. The guitar on this song is incredible. I love the whole vibe of it. I don't know what it is about that like really reverbed out guitar that's in the back that's just so nice. It's weird that I'm going to do a back-to-back for this, but I think that is also going to go in very good because I do really like that song. And for the final one on Fallen Embers, we have Lay It Down. This one's with Cruella and Slander. And I'm not going to lie, it's all right. I mean, I never really found it too crazy. Like, the vocals are nice on it, the production's cool, but it's not anything unique or anything that's really blowing my mind, so I think I'm just going to put it in okay. Right, now here's the bit that most of you have probably been waiting for. It's time to do the tier list for Illenium's new album, Illenium. So the first one that we got to rate on the tier list is Starfall. I think still to this day, the most, like, unique Illenium song. because you got this, but then it also has that like side trance drop as well. I think it's really cool. Love the whole vocoder thing too. I think we'll start off strong. I think that's going to go in very good just because of the uniqueness of it and just how interesting it is to listen to. Next up, we have All That Really Matters. I gotta admit, this one I really loved when it came out. People were kind of finding it a bit meh, but I heard it at Ministry of Sound when he played at Ministry. It's a good song. I like it. It's nothing too crazy, but it is an easy listen. I'll probably put that one in good. I don't think it's really anything above that. Next up, we got Worst Day. I gotta admit, even still, this is one of my favorites. Like, so many people found this song kind of meh, but I think like the vocals, just the whole feel of it, I really like it. And also the time that it came out as well. I'd done a reaction video to it and I kind of explained in that video, but I genuinely think for me that's going to go in very good. Next is From the Ashes. Skylar Grey on the vocals from this as well. Really cool song. Big full drop. It's very Fallen Embers, I feel like, with the guitar, but it is nice. I also like the vocals on the drop too. I think the whole vibe of that song is really good, and looking at the other ones as well in that same tier, I think I'm going to put it in very good. Next is Lifeline. I gotta admit, probably one of my least favorites from the album. It just feels really casual with like the chord progression and the vocals. It's just nothing too fancy. I'll probably put that one in okay. Eyes Wide Shut. In terms of an Illenium song, this doesn't feel like an Illenium song at all, and I said that during the album reaction, but it's also one that I was most excited for. So I like Avril Lavigne. I used to listen to her a lot when I was younger. I still think it's a good song. It's still something that I listen to. Is it very good though? I don't think so. I think it's just going to go in good. Next is Shivering. I think this is still a very, very good song. Like, just like the infusion of like dubstep and heavy metal in it. And I just love those lasery sounds too. I think it's really cool. It's becoming a little bit overplayed now for me, so I don't think it's quite going to go in the best, but I will put it in very good. Next up, we got You Were Right. Again, it's kind of just casual. Like, I love the rhythm of it. I like how it's a little bit different. The vocals are really nice, but it's nothing that really blew my mind. I do still think it's good though. I probably will still listen to it, so I'm going to put it in good. Next is Drown. This one was cool because I like the sampling of it, but it is like the chill track on the album, and I think like production wise it feels kind of like muffly. It's not really my thing. I'll probably just put it in not for me. Other Side. And I gotta admit, even to this day, I just love the like future bass feel of it. It's just really refreshing in a weird way. I don't think it's in the best, but I'm gonna put it in very good. Next is I Want You to Stay. This one's really cool, but in terms of like the master on this, it sounds very pushed. But I do like the feel of it. It's got a really cool and almost like old school feel. That one can go in good. Next is With All My Heart. It's all right. It's kind of like a more poppy thing. It's with Jake. Jake done a great job on the vocals, but I think it's just like a all right track. I'll put that one in okay. Next is Back to You. I gotta admit, this one's also quite casual and almost a bit poppy, but I really love the vocals on this one. I think All Time Low done a great job on it. I'm excited to hear the remixes because there was a remix contest for this. I'll probably put it in good. I don't think it's anything too wow, but it's still a good song. Next is Nothing Ever After. The whole vibe of this song I thought was really cool. Like the kind of next to screamy vocals. Really nice feel to it. I gotta admit, the dubstep drops from here a bit meh, but the rest of the song's good. I'll put that one in good. I don't think it deserves more than that. Next is Love Me a Little. This song is still an amazing song, but I still stand by my statement of if this song came out just on the album, not as a single beforehand, I feel like it would have hit harder. Still a really good song though. The vocal chops on that also took me a little while to kind of get used to it, but it is really cool. I'm going to put that one in very good. And then for the final one, we have Insanity. If you saw my reaction video to Insanity or even the album, you'll know how I feel about that song. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is my final tier list for all the Illenium albums that are out right now. Whenever he releases a new album, I'll do an updated tier list again. Sorry this took a little while to come out. I planned on doing it sooner than this. If you want to do the tier list for yourself, there's a link at the top of the description. And also go ahead and join the Discord server. We have over 1,000 people over there that are all fans of music. And you can go ahead, screenshot your tier list, post it in there because I want to see all of yours. And yeah, it was a lot of fun going through all these albums again. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on the video. I normally post song reaction videos, but every now and then I do a little video like this. So if you enjoy them, subscribe to the channel. But my name is Insko. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great week.